Hey there guys, Larry NHL here, back with another video. It's a little late right about now. I think it's about 3 a.m. so I will probably upload this when I get up tomorrow morning. That way you guys aren't getting anything like, what the hell is he doing? Why am I getting something from him at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning? So I will probably upload this tomorrow. What I'm going to do today is show you guys I'm up to the Colorado Avalanche. My Colorado Avalanche jerseys. Now, this obviously is not the Colorado Avalanche. It's still Colorado, but it's not the Avalanche. This is the old Colorado Rockies. And they were in the league from 1976 to 1982. Kind of a cool little look. You got the big Colorado Sea right there. I've always kind of liked this jersey for whatever reason. I've always thought this jersey was really kind of a neat jersey to have. You know, it's got the colors down there and the colors on the sleeve, and of course this is part of the New Jersey Devils franchise. So you'll most likely see this when I get to New Jersey. You'll most likely see this again. So. But I figured I would start out. This is the Colorado Avalanche's jersey history, and you can't be the Colorado Avalanche without starting out as, of course, the Quebec Nordiques. Love this jersey. Really wish and hope that these guys can come back someday. I don't care whether it's an expansion team or if it's a relocation. I don't care. I want to see these guys back in the league. It would be awesome. It's not like they don't have the national rivalry with Montreal. And so, you know, they started out as these guys. They were in the WHA up until from, I think, 1972 to 1979. Then they came into the NHL. And they were in Quebec up until the 1994-95 season. And again, love this jersey. Of course, I know this one you guys have seen. It's another Nordique jersey. Of course, it's got the current Avalanche general manager on there. Their old captain, Joe Sakic. Love these jerseys. Really want to see them come back. And I mean, you know, we've seen the Avalanche's reverse retro in, you know, the Nordique style. But I mean, if this color scheme could come back, if the Nordiques could ever come back, really hope they can at some point. But then in 1996, they went and they moved, and they became these guys, the Colorado Avalanche. Their very first Stanley Cup they win in their very first year in Colorado, which just had to tick the fans of Quebec off, because, you know, they finally get a decent team in Quebec, they leave, and their first year. Now, obviously, this isn't from their first year. This one is from 2001. But in their first year, they win the Stanley Cup. That just had to drive Quebec fans crazy. But yeah, these, you know, they went in, they won the Stanley Cup their first year. Of course, this is my Ray Bourque Colorado Avalanche jersey. I got this. Obviously, I was really pulling for Ray and the Avs that year in 2001. You know, of course, you know, you got the 2001 finals patch there. I was really pulling for these guys because I really wanted him to win the Stanley Cup finally. You know, he spent 21 years in Boston. He wanted to go somewhere where he could have a chance to win the Stanley Cup. And it was so awesome when he finally won the Stanley Cup. His last game in the league, he retired on top as a champion. Only way to go. Absolutely fantastic. Was so happy for him. Now, of course, it's got the Yeti footprint on it, which I know a lot of people, when that came out, they're like, what the heck is that thing on their shoulder? And I was like, well, it's like Bigfoot or the Yeti, you know, one of the two. But yeah, this is a Coho. back from when CCM and Coho were making the jerseys. But then Reebok came in, and when Reebok came in, they came out with this. Now, I never really minded this one, but that, I don't know. I don't know what Reebok's affinity was with this piping here. I never understood it. And it really didn't seem to make a whole heck of a lot of sense as to why they did that way. I mean, the sleeves are okay. The sleeves are good. They're the two, the blue and the burgundy, which is cool. But then you get along the, and it's kind of like, a lot like how Calgary's is. You got the design here on the bottom, but you've got this, you've got this piping here, which I don't know. It never made a whole lot of sense to me why Reebok did this whole piping thing, and Colorado had this. They had this up until they changed, and I never understood it. And of course they got the little V-neck there, the NHL logo, which I know a lot of people aren't crazy about these. I love these. I think they're really cool. And of course, you got the Yeti foot again. You've got the Yeti foot there. Come on. I'll show the whole thing there. There we go. Yeah, and again, I've always kind of got a kick out of that they kind of had that look. And then Colorado, they came out with a third jersey. Now tell me this doesn't kind of look familiar side by side. I mean, a little harken back here to the Colorado Rockies. Very similar in how how the logo is, especially in here. It's got the little mountaintop there, just like here. It's got the Colorado Sea, which is, I've always kind of liked that. It's just a really good looking jersey. You got the Colorado state flag here on the shoulder, which again is, it's a very cool little touch. You got the Colorado state flag there. Very cool, very neat little touch. Of course, this is the Reebok, so this has the one layer vinyl, which again, it's better on the shoulder than on the front. But yeah, very cool looking jersey. I love this for an alternate, and this of course is the Reebok version. And then Adidas came out, and I figured being I showed the alternate in the Reebok, might as well show the alternate in the Adidas. Of course I have the Reebok and the Adidas. And again, love the love the logo on the front. Very throwback-esque to the Colorado Rockies. And it's very, of course this is a lot better than the Reebok because it is sewn on the inside. So that's not going anywhere, which is another cool thing that I really like. And of course, you got the NHL shield right there, which I really like. Now of course the strings are attached there. Now this shoulder logo it's very similar. Well, it's not the one layer vinyl, but it's more of a smooth. It's smooth, it's pliable. And again, that's not too bad for the shoulders. I don't mind that on the shoulder at all. And of course, the beauty, the logo on the front, it's all multi-layer. It's fantastic. And of course, like I said, very, very close to the Colorado Rockies. Absolutely fantastic, and I know a number of people would love, at least from what I've heard, a lot of people would not mind if the Avalanche went to this jersey as their home jersey. I don't know exactly how I feel about that. I mean, your name's the Colorado Avalanche, not the Colorado Rockies. The Colorado Rockies exist as a baseball team. But yeah, so there's the Reebok and the Adidas version of their alternate. But of course, I also do have. Of course, I got this one also. This I absolutely when this design came out, I thought, that's pretty cool. I think the only thing missing is I do wish they kind of would have done similar to like what they have on here. I mean, you've got the blue and everything. I think if you'd have put a stripe of black in here, especially at the bottom, I think it would have looked fantastic. You throw a little splash of black in there, and I think you've really got a winner. But I still love this. I love the design. I love the mountainscape on the bottom. Absolutely cool. And of course, you've got the Colorado C here on the shoulder. Again, this is that pliable. It's that real pliable material, which is, it's squishy and everything, but it's still, I don't mind that on the shoulder. I think that's really cool. And I mean, a lot of times, you look at that and you think, hey, it looks like Pac-Man. But yeah, I mean, I love this design. You got the silver going down the sleeve here. You've even got, and it even has the kind of mountainscape look on the sleeve. I mean, it's really cool. I love that. The combination of the burgundy and the blue, it's fantastic. I love it. You got, of course, the Adidas neckline there, and the logo, of course, is phenomenal for Colorado. I mean, this is the logo. They've had this since they came in. Since they came in from Quebec, this has been their logo, and it hasn't changed. I mean, I think they tweaked the burgundy a little bit, but other than that, that's the logo they've kept since 1996. 95, 96, when they came in and came from Quebec. They went to this logo. And it's awesome. I mean, you can't, you got the A in there for Avalanche. You got the snow and the avalanche coming down the mountain. It's great with the puck there at the end. It's a beautiful jersey. And honestly, I think now I love their current alternate, but could you imagine if they came out with a third jersey in this blue, where blue is the main color? I mean, could you imagine maybe this blue with this logo on the front, and instead of the burgundy, this is this blue? How nice could that look if this was a mainly blue jersey? And I mean, you want to talk about potentially a reverse retro? You have the New York Islanders who kind of just reversed some of the striping. You want to do a reverse? Do a reverse of this one. You make this blue and put the burgundy up here. Yeah, that's a winner to me. But yeah, that is my Colorado Avalanche collection, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you did, don't be afraid to hit like and subscribe if you liked that kind of stuff. And see, Colorado. What's the next one? What's the next team collection I got? What is the next team collection I got? Hang on a second. Oh, the next team collection that I have is, I believe, did I do Chicago, Colorado? Yes, my next one is Columbus. And so that might be quick. I don't have a whole ton of those. I only have a couple of them. I'm thinking of getting the reverse retro, possibly. Haven't made up my mind on that one yet. Depends on the money situation, because money kind of controls things. But yeah, that'll do it for me for tonight. Again, it's a little after 3 a.m. You'll probably see this uploaded probably late tomorrow morning or early afternoon. And yeah, again, if you like the content, I would love it and greatly appreciate it if you gave it a subscribe, throw a like in there, throw a comment, whatever you feel like. And if you're just cruising your way through YouTube and you happen upon this video and you just happen to hit it, especially if you see the name of the video and you're a Colorado Avalanche fan and you like it, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button. I'd love to try to grow this channel and make it something special. So until the next time, I will see you guys again later.